Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Myra Lorraine. Thank you all for stopping in and watching my videos again. I really appreciate it more than you'll ever know. And I do want to thank all of my long-term subscribers for coming back again and again. And all of my new subscribers, thank you so much and welcome to you all too. Now, this video is actually going to be about a bra chat, if you will. We want to talk a little bit about bras. And the reason for that is I had been struggling with whether or not I wanted to make a bra before. And I actually told myself, no, I didn't want to make a bra. No way, no how, not going to happen. Well, that's changed. I have to say I'm a believer in making your own bras now, and that's what I'm going to chat to you guys about right now. A while back, I decided that I was going to purchase a bra pattern, and I did. I purchased this pattern. It's by Orange Lingerie, and it's called the Fenway. Now, I really like this pattern, but when I first purchased it a while back, it sat in my sewing studio for quite some time. And I didn't actually decide to do it because I just couldn't get myself to do it. And I kept giving myself all these excuses, like it's got a lot of little pieces in the pattern pieces. I don't want to be dealing with that, and it's going to take a long time to make because there's so many little tedious things that you have to do, and just all the excuses you could possibly give yourself. Well, it sat there in my sewing studio because I kept giving myself those excuses until I did an interview on that Sewing Blab with a lovely lady named Liz, and she has a YouTube channel. She also has a blog, and her YouTube channel is called Liz Sews. I really love this adorable lady. She does a lot of beautiful bras, and she does other stuff too, but she does a lot of beautiful bras. Well, when I got to interview her on that Sewing Blab, I got to ask her a lot of questions about the bras that she makes. And you know, at the end of that interview, which you guys should check it out, link to that Sewing Blab is in the description box below. But in that interview, by the end of it, she and some of the commenters, the live stream commenters, are holding me to making that pattern that I purchased, that's been sitting. So after the show, I said, okay, I'm just gonna dive into this. And I did. I picked up that pattern, and because it's so new to me, I decided I was gonna make a muslin, because really, to be smart, I had no choice. I had to make a muslin because I'm embarking on something I've never done before. So I did. I went and I took a look at the measurements, and that's when the fun really started. I looked at the measurements and I saw the way they told you to measure yourself, and I'll pop a picture up here of how they have you measure yourself. Well, you measure your underbust first, and whatever that underbust is, if it's an even number, you add 4, and that's your band measurement. If it's an odd number, you add 5, and that's your band measurement. Mine ended up 40. Now, I have to tell you, I have lots of bras that I've purchased from many places over the years, from Victoria's Secret to Dillard's, Macy's, you name it. I've been consistently a 38C over all of them, I, at one point, tried to, because they were so uncomfortable and I was spilling out in the front up here and on the side sometimes, it depended on, you know, the style of the bra. I decided I was going to try and go up a size, cup size, and I did. I went up to a D cup. That was a no-go. That D cup was, I was swimming in that thing. Now, I know I'm not really big and endowed like some women who are really large, and they have real struggles with fitting, you know, bras. But I do have my challenges. So I continued the measurement, and they have you measure your upper bust and your full bust. And then you subtract your upper bust from your full bust. And depending on the difference in inches is your cup size. Well, my difference was 2 inches. And that meant I was a B cup. So I went from a C to a B cup. I wasn't quite sure about that. So I'm going from a 38C to a 40B. Oh, I don't, you know, Myra's thinking she knows everything, and orange lingerie is wrong. So what did I do? I took my muslin, my pattern, I printed out, and here's where Myra know-it-all #1 wrong came in. I printed out the 38C, my ready-to-wear size. I printed out the 38C, and I decided I was gonna make it, and here's where I went wrong. There were not a lot of pieces. It just wasn't. I mean, it was one-page PDF that I printed out for this 38C, and there was no taping. You just cut out, I think it was about 4 pieces, maybe 5, I think it was 4. But I'll put it up here, whatever it was. And so it was funny because I printed it out, I cut out the pieces, and I put this together. Now here is my muslin. Let me turn it down so you can see it a little bit. Here is my muslin. Now I used scraps from my stash, and this is a scuba knit that I made something out of, I think a while back. It was a top for a wedding. And this is fold over elastic, which is required in the pattern, that you use fold over elastic for this area and this area all the way around the back. So I used fold over elastic, but I didn't go into using the hardware like the circles and the sliders. I didn't do that, but I did use a piece of elastic for the strap. They do have elastic straps, but the straps elastic is a little bit stronger and heavier than this, but this was okay for this muslin. So I put it together, and even in the back I put the strap there, and this is a strap from one of my old bras that I cut apart, and I just took that. I was going to toss it out anyway, and this is fold over elastic here. So I put it all together and I tried it on, and guess what? You won't believe this. Myra was wrong a second time, because this C cup is like bigger than a D cup to me, because my little things look like little pebbles in this. It was so hilarious. It just did not work at all. Yeah, I can admit it. I was wrong. I should have paid attention. However, I have fun putting this together, and I do have underwire in here as well. I love putting this together. It was so much fun, and it didn't take me any time, hardly at all. And as you see, I'm smiling even though I made a huge mistake. This was bad. So I decided, since this didn't fit and they were right, and I said, okay, since they were right and Myra was wrong, I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm going to make this pattern. I'm going to make this pattern the size that they said I am, which was a 40B. So I reprinted out the PDF page, cut out that, and I decided to go ahead and jump on into my good fabric. I know, I probably shouldn't have done that, but I said, what the heck, since I'm having fun, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it anyways, because I'll buy more if it didn't turn out. Well, it did turn out. And let me pull this baby over so you can take a look at this one. This is my final. Let's bring this down again so you can see. This is my final, and I love it. Now I have to bring the pattern back up again because the Swiss dot is what I wanted when I ordered it, but they were all out of it. They were sold out, and I don't know if they were gonna get any more back in or not. They didn't say anything about it. So what they had that I liked was this. So I went ahead and I got it. And I really like it. For my first one, I can't really complain. It is beautiful, and I'm gonna talk more about it now. But this went together really easy for me. I did have some challenges, but it had nothing to do with the pattern. The pattern instructions were really, really well. I followed them for this muslin that I made, and without any problems. However, when I went to make this, I decided to go back to Liz So's YouTube channel, because she had a 4-day class tutorial on the Fenway bra. So I wanted to follow hers, just in case she had some tips, and she did. She had some things that she did her way, and I liked them. So I started putting it together based on Liz's following Liz's, and these the 4 days that she did, the 4 different videos, they were very short videos. They weren't really long because this is really easy to put together. But it was so thorough, and it really, really helped me the way she explained it. But anyways, I went ahead and I put it together. Now, when you go in this section, when you go to put it together, I like the way it has this little, I think they call it spider lace, with the little fringes that stick up. And I hope you can see that. I'm moving in a little closer so you can see that. There you go. And I like it. And it even has the little bit of it sticking out down here. You can't see because it's poking away from Sally, my dress mannequin. But when it lays on me, you can see that. I mean, it's really, really pretty. But anyways, so when you go to put this together, I wanted that lace to show. And when Liz got to that point in her tutorial, there's one piece here and there's one piece here. This is 3 pieces all together. You sew these 2 together, and then these 2 you sew to this sheer top here. Well, if I had done that in this seam, you wouldn't have seen the frizzies because they would have been sewn inside. So I stopped her tutorial at that point and I sat back, you know how we sew it still, and I thought about it. And I figured a way to get that lace to sit up on top of it rather than sew into the seam. And it worked for me. As you can see, it turned out really nice. The only problem is it took a little bit away from the edges of the cup, but that's okay because I didn't realize at the time about that, so I didn't allow for more in there, but that's okay. The fit is still good. I'm going to talk to you about that. So once you put it all together, again, there's fold over elastic here, and here's where the second issue for me came in. And it's not an issue, it's more of a taste, the way I like it. Is the fold over elastic, once you fold it over, it's like a 1/4 inch. This is a 1/4 inch here. But when you sew this here, you have like a 2.5 inch piece that sticks up that you're going to fold in half, which is going to become the loop for you to actually, this is going to become the loop that you actually flip in here and attach it down here. And it's going to hook onto this ring, which attaches to the strap. Well, as you can see here, bring it up there. The strap is much wider than this. I didn't like that look. I didn't like that look at all. I felt that this is not huge. It looks nice, but I just would have preferred this to match the strap up here. And where it really hit me badly was in the back, because I actually had these sliders here that I put on. And I don't know if you can see that. I'll bring it up so you can see. And because I used the sliders here, it actually, where the 1/4 inch elastic doesn't fit, it slides back and forth because it's not wide enough to fill in there and hold tight. I probably should have used a ring back here. And that was the other thing. When I received the kit for this bra kit, they had 4 rings in here and only 2 sliders. And so I had to get the 2 other sliders to put in the back from an old bra. And I probably should have just used the rings. It probably would have looked better, but that's okay. I still like it, and it's okay for this first one. Now, going back to following Liz's tutorial, I went back. Here was a tip that she gave that I absolutely liked. She said that for her taste, she likes putting the adjustable part of the strap, which is right here, this adjustable part, in the front rather than the back. Hi, Bob. I love that, because usually when I'm putting on my bra and I have to adjust the straps, I adjust the straps first, then I put it on, slide it around, and then pull it up. If the straps are still not fitted, I have to take it back down, turn it around, readjust the straps again. A lot of work. But with the adjustable straps in the front, it doesn't make a difference in the way it looks, because the adjustable part is going to be over your back anyway. But it's easier to actually reach back there and adjust the strap instead of taking it all down and doing, your jiggle dance to try and get those straps adjusted again. So great tip, Liz. Love that. All of my bras will have that now. So I finished up the rest of the bra based on what Liz said, and it turned out really nice. I love the back of this. I love the way it fits. I have to tell you, and I'm gonna take it off so you guys can see it off of here. But I have to tell you, I absolutely love this bra. I definitely will be making another one. Bring it up so you can see me. I will be making another one of this Fenway bra, not right away because I do like the style of it. It is so pretty. But I want my next one, I want to be a full coverage bra. So that's what I'm gonna be working on. But this bra is really, really beautiful. It truly is. And I have to say this because I don't know how else to put it. This is the best fitting bra I've had. I can't even tell you when, probably at all. This is the best fitting bra. And I'll tell you why. When I put it on, I tried it on, it felt like it was part of me. Truly did. Honestly, you guys, I'm telling you the truth. It felt like it was a part of me. And so I thought, we got to give it the test. So I did. On Sunday, when my husband and I, we went out, we had a lot of errands to do. We got those errands done. We then went to see a movie and we went to dinner after the movie. By the time we finally got home later that evening, usually when I come home after a long day, the first thing I do is take off my bra, unhook it, and just take it off and go, oh my gosh, what a relief. I forgot I had a bra on. Okay, now this is what the inside looks like. Turn this over. We'll bring this up so you can see. And this zigzag here across this section is actually how I figured out how to get that lace to sew up there. That's why that zigzag stitch is there, is to kind of help hold the lace down on the front. But I sewed these two pieces together, and then I sewed the two front pieces of the lace together, and then I sewed all of the sheer pieces, this lining and this together first, and then I laid this over and I attached it with the zigzag so it's invisible from the outside. You can't see the zigzag. So, and it worked, but everything like the underwire is in there. I mean, it's just perfect, just absolutely perfect. And I love it. This is the back end where we have the sheer mesh, which is super strong, and the P.O edge there, if you can see that on there. And of course now you can see the strap that I said, where I should have probably put the ring there. Can you see that? I should have put the ring there, but I didn't. But that's okay. It's not very bad looking, and I can change that if I want to, but it was very comfortable. As I said, I had it on all day Sunday, and it was super comfortable. Actually, I'm gonna have to hurry and make more bras because I'm gonna be wearing this one a lot because it's so comfortable, and I don't want to wear it out. So I'm gonna have to make me a few more like right away. So my next one, like I said, is gonna be a full coverage bra that I have to pick out one that I really like, and I think I have one. I'm not quite sure, but I'm gonna take a look at some more patterns. But anyways, that is my first bra. Oh, and I have one more maybe tip or something like that. But when I talked about this fold over elastic right here, let me put it over here where you can see it better. This fold over elastic not actually matching the strap because this is so narrow. I had some, and I saw this later, I have some fold over elastic in my stash, and it's 1 inch wide, which is right here, so you can see that. And if I had used this, it would have been a better match, because what I could have done is when you fold this over, and I'll show you this here, it would have been a better match. Whoops, there you go. It would have been a better match size-wise to the actual strap up above once it's folded over. It would have changed the look down here a little bit more, you know, on the sides, because it would have been a 1/4 inch wider here, but I think that's okay because then it would match the strap here. This would match that. So next time I'll probably use the wider fold over elastic, the 1 inch on the Fenway bra, because I think that will work better. Anyways, you guys, I just wanted to let you know, here is my first bra. I am now a believer in making your own bras. When it comes to the sizes, I'm guessing that the bra patterns are going to be like any other ready-to-wear pattern company. The sizes may be different. However, for me, I found that I was consistent no matter what brand I bought from what store. I was consistently a 38C, which is out the door now. But either way, if I try a new pattern for a bra, I am going to muslin it first, especially if I read their instructions and they measure differently. I think it would be wise of me to do that. And since they don't take long to make, it's not a big deal. But this, nice. I love it. I love making bras. And excuse me, losing my voice, I'm so excited. But I love making bras, and I will be making more. So that's it, you guys. I just wanted to tell you about how much I really love the bras, and let me know if you're interested in making a bra for yourself, or if you have challenges with bra fitting. And if you like the content, you know how I always ask, please give me a thumbs up and comment below, because I truly read all of the comments and I try to respond to them all. So again, and also subscribe if you want to, and I sure hope you do. So you guys have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.